Let's get it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Get into it, I'm a type now. Daydream, head in the clouds. Are you a kite now? I'm out of town, she all in my screen with a bright smile. Hopping out to get into it, niggas know the steez. Bro, scope you sleazy at your neck like a rosary. Man, this shit can get ugly like a smoker's teeth. Can't slide if you green like a clover leaf. Closet full of dope pieces like a gallery. She intrigued by my salary, I'm out of stacking calories. My OG said I'm what he tried to be, and he proud of me. I keep the grass cut, these snakes that love to take my smile from me. I took this shit places that they prayed to go. Same ones was false kings, tried to fake a go. Numbers low, you moving weird, I seen this play before. Brain never hit a mill, that's what you hating for. That sucker shit that's in your heart, I can't relate to that. Hope this shit give you a spark when you replay this back. Either way you shift the story, bro, we ain't a match. Ask your bitch, cause in fact I know she seen it from afar, she could tell a nigga dope. Then she seen the car, stop telling what she want. Focused on the thread, start talking what she do. She smiled and made a move, I told her what it do. She wanna win it, bruh. You can tell by the look in her eyes, it's no surprise. She wanna win it, bruh. I'd rather see you chase the money than to chase my heart. If you could see the check I'm hunting, you be chasing smart. I was naive about the game, I used to crave the charts. Now I'm a vet, the goals change, I make 'em pay for art. I made a play emotion, gang, how I'm making waves. If you was moving how I'm moving, you can make the same. She in my face, she know I'm paid, she think I'll make it rain. She said she been around my type, I think this bitch is sane. Like a lion with some stripes is what they never seen. You can steal the plays, but to win you need a better team. I eat off the motion, hear your quotes, but don't invest in dreams. When they hate you winning, they find a way to disrespect the rings. They claim they ghosts and seen the stats, it ain't even close. Shit got deep, they turn they back, but I ain't need they both. He play his hand, he think he up, but he ain't see the scope. Ask your chick, cause she know. Seen it from afar, she could tell a nigga dope. Then she seen the car went on defense, shoot like Curry went on offense. Y'all been suckers all your life, you get online and act like bosses. You gon' die the way you live, that's a coochie in a coffin. Not that shit you niggas dream, then woke up and can't believe it. My bro facing 17, you dropping comments, think we beefing. You show love when I'm around, now when I'm not, I think you leeching. Learn from grinding, ones is crying about the prices ain't been even. Is a lover, is a hate, are you real or are you fake? Gotta keep the grass low because it's hard to see the snakes, Is a lover, is a hate, are you real or are you fake? Gotta keep the grass low because it's hard to see the snakes, Say you love me, is it real? I'm still confused, I should feel. I know words can cut you deep and I know love can get you killed. I thank God every day I could've lost this in that pill. Keep my head on a swivel, shit get tricky in the field. They get threatened by your greatness, then get blinded by your glow. They throw stones up half you walking and they act like they ain't know. You sit back and gain your thoughts and they walk past like they ain't folks. But what ain't kill me made me stronger, watch your hands when you approach. I show love, they wanted more and acting like they couldn't see it. I stopped calling niggas bro when I realized they couldn't be it. They go harder at your throat when they realize you undefeated. Suckers wanna build a bridge and try to drown you underneath it. Try to mask it with a smile, but I see through the face you show. Paranoia or I'm scared, I just feel like I'm on my toes. At the bottom or the top, it's a target when you chose. Try to trap me in a box, but on my own is where I grow. Is a lover, is a hate, are you real or are you fake? Gotta keep the grass low because it's hard to see the snakes, What's up with my people, man? What is going on, my people? I hope you guys are having a great Friday, man. I hope you're ready for this weekend. I know I am. Something we've been doing late, since my son, since we were pregnant, my wife was pregnant with my son, we've been going to this Winter Wonderland Imaginarium thing. It's like a light festival type thing, show type thing. We've been doing that ever since my wife was pregnant with my son. And we try to make it, we didn't try. We've been making it a family tradition to go to. If you've been watching my family channel, then you would see this, popping up and stuff like that. And yeah, we hitting that up tomorrow. I'm a little excited about that, man. That shit's gonna be a dope vibe. Gonna get some footage, put it on the family channel, all that shit, man. All that shit, man. If you are in the chat right now, let me know how what you plan to do with your weekend. If you plan on hitting it up with your family, let me know something, bro. I like to communicate with my chat, I like to keep an open dialogue and on what we got going on and stuff like that. So, if you are doing something over the weekend that you're pretty excited about, hit that shit in the chat. If you find whatever I'm talking about exciting, or you agree or you disagree, hit the chat. There's new emojis if you are a member in there. That you I think some of you guys are gonna like, and some of you guys are gonna be able to voice how you feel with what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty hyped about that. I'm pretty hyped to see what the members think about that. You feel me? I think that shit's gonna be dope. But yeah, man, before I start this show, I want to give a big shout out to all the members of the channel. I seen that we're at 13 right now. Big 13. I think that shit is fire, bro. Big shout out to A Pandas. Shout out to Joe Cook. Shout out to Joseph Nelson. Shout out to Rigo Padilla. Shout out to Rhonda Smith. Shout out to the Seamus Vlog. Shout out to Cooper from the O. Shout out to El Pedon. Shout out to Ain't Loud AJ. Shout out to Craig O'Hearn. Shout out to Scott Voster. Shout out to Lynn Me Too. All members of the channel. I think that shit is fire, bro. I appreciate you guys so much. More than you know for supporting the channel. You know what I'm saying? Big applause to everybody that stays supporting the channel and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit is dope. It's appreciated. I appreciate you for believing what I got going on and what I'm pushing towards and what I believe in and what I'm passionate about. You feel me? I appreciate all y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that's rocking with the music still. There'll be more music dropping. I'm looking at January, my first drop of the year. And then we're going to ride that shit out to the end of the year. You feel me? I got so much music coming. It's ridiculous. I'm working on being more consistent in life, I think that's one of the things that we need to do in order to be successful in anything. You feel me? You got to be consistent. And one of the things that I seen recently, it was this meme and it was like, let me see, what did it say? It said something like driven or something like that. And then it showed something that represented consistency. What was it? Let me see. There we go. Motivation. It says motivation and then discipline. And that's one of the things that I'm working on right now. You see the motivation? That's what happens when you're motivated. You just jump. You know what I mean? Like you put your all into it. You take these big leaps and these big movements and stuff like that. And then over time it like trickles off and then you fall off. You know what I mean? You fall off. And I've been motivated before in a lot of things. But what I'm learning to be is more disciplined because I want to be successful in things and I want to be long-term successful in things. I don't want to get hyped and then jump in like 2 feet first and head first into something and just go kill it and then lose that motivation, as fast as I jumped in and fuck it off. You feel me? So that's something I'm working on. If you guys are have an issue with that, maybe take a look at this shit and let that check you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about being motivated or being disciplined and not motivated. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all that. But yeah, big shout out to the people that's in here right now. If you are a part of the chat fam, what's up? I hope everything is good with you. You feel me? I hope everything is smooth with you. You know what I'm saying? All that. But yeah, man, the first thing I did want to get into was this Cardi B situation, bro. She says that she spends $3 million a month with her lifestyle. That's what I'm hearing, right? That shit is crazy stupid. I don't care how much money you making, bro. If your outgoing is $3 million a month and you're not a multi-billionaire, you're not doing something right. Something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? At some point, okay, let's think about it, right? Maybe she owns all these buildings and stuff, and the upkeep of all her businesses and her lifestyle is like 3 million a month, but she's bringing in like 10 million a month or something like that. That's the only way it would make sense. That's the only way it would make sense. If her outgoing is like that because her incoming is crazy. That's the only way it would make sense. If you're spending 3 million on luxury items, something's wrong. If you're spending 3 million on taking care of your family and shit like that, something's wrong. You gotta pull back. And a lot of people be like, man, you gotta take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? My mom would never work again. Yeah, yeah, true. But what the fuck does that? Why does your cousins like? Well, you don't have to take care of every fucking body. The moment you do that, you're enabling a whole fucking generation of people because you're not just taking. Okay, you're taking every future head of a household. You're taking care of them. What does that do about their kids? Their kids aren't gonna grow up thinking, "Oh man, I gotta hustle." Their kids growing up thinking, "Oh, cousin Cardi got it." You feel me? So we don't have to grind. Or I want to be a singer or a rapper just like her. Like, but okay, everybody wants to do that. You know what I'm saying? We got to be smart, and that's one of the things that a lot of people lose sight on when it's about that money like that, man. But I think this shit got to be capped though. There's no way there's no way, bro. There's the only one like it got. I need more um context. You know what I mean? The shit gotta have more context, bro, because this don't make no sense for you to be luxury living pushing out 3 million a month. And I don't care how much money you have, bro. I don't care how much money you have. Look at Drake. Drake had he signed for what was it, 400 million? And he's trying to negotiate right now. Do you think he's trying to negotiate right now um because he saved so much money in his investments or his investments are bringing in so much money and he's like, I don't need anything, but I'm just going to go ask for more money? No, motherfuckers be doing dumb shit, bro. That shit adds up. You going and buying Tupac's ring for all this money and going to buy Pharrell's jewelry for all this money adds the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You just a little 10 piece for you throwing 10 racks to chicken heads all the fuck with however the fucking many times you doing it. That shit adds up. That bill at that house adds the fuck up, bro. A lot of people get that 100 million or whatever the fuck it is and live like they're 100 millionaire. Like that shit is an annual income. It's not like that, bro. You got to be smart. But that's something that we don't fucking learn as people. You know what I mean? That's something that they don't aware you of. I know that in the NFL when you sign, when you get drafted or when you sign for the first time with in the NFL, you have to go to a seminar and they teach you on how people are going to be asking you to invest your money and you know what I mean, what type of women to watch out for and shit like that. Anything that they've seen in the past that people do to scam you, they try to prepare these dudes for. I think it should be like that in the rap game. You should have to go through shit. Like you should have to go through this seminar because I'm not gonna say overnight, but really fast you have way more money than you had before. Like I think it was Fetty Wap said that he used to just give away cars. Like you just giving away fucking i8s and shit. But you got to think, right? You give a i8, a supercar, to a person that's struggling to pay their 2 bedroom apartment rent. What the fuck are they gonna do with that? Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gotta worry about it. You gotta worry about the insurance on that car. You gotta worry about the fucking oil change. The oil change isn't just a regular fucking oil change. You know what I'm saying? Somebody break the window or scratch the paint on that bitch. It's not you don't just it's not an easy fix. You know what I'm saying? I remember my homie Chicken from Chicken Hill, bro. He was he had got his Lamborghini. I can't remember what kind it was. He got a Lamborghini, right? And I was like, what's up, bro? You trying to race for pink slips? He was like, shit, you could take it. Let's do it. I was like, all right. I had a little fucking Honda Accord at the time. And he was like, I'm gonna warn you though. I was like, what's up? He was like, the insurance is 1,200 on that motherfucker. I was like, yeah, nah, you can keep that shit because my lifestyle doesn't permit that. You feel me? Even right now, I'm nowhere close to as broke as I was before, but I'm still not trying to pay $1,200 to flex monthly on the insurance, bro. It's a certain lifestyle you got to live. Now, I understand if you can afford that lifestyle, bro, but you got to think, can you still afford this lifestyle when you retire? And that's the type of that's what we should be looking for. You know what I mean? And people be like, "Oh man, I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live right now. Yada yada. Yeah, live, bro. But you want to live later too, right? You want your kids to be able to fucking live too, right? Like I don't know, man. I feel like this is the same way a lot of fucking athletes go broke after they sign it or after they retire. Same fucking reason, bro. Same reason. Same fucking way, bro. These motherfuckers they live a lifestyle. They're competing with the Joneses without realizing they're competing with the Joneses, bro. If you never heard that term, it's just some old people shit, bro. It's like the Joneses are everybody that they're people that's out there living a flashy lifestyle, and you're trying to compete with a motherfucker like I remember we used to look at Usher. You know what I mean? When he was younger, we used to be like, man, this motherfucker got all the fucking designer clothes. And we were in the studio one time, and somebody that knew him was like, yeah, man, he just picked up a new bag from yada yada. I was like, damn, how much did like I'm thinking like, damn, he out there spending racks at the store. He was like, oh nah, he goes to the store and they gift him clothes and he brings them back. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, he got a stylist. He don't pay for that shit. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, imagine me spending all my fucking checks trying to keep up with a motherfucker that don't even pay for their clothes. That's as crazy as shit can get. You know what I mean? It don't make sense, but it do make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an image. What you're watching is like a movie in real time. It's like watching the biggest reality show motion picture, and it's just happening right in front of you. But you think that it's all just it's you think it's just it's like life. Oh man, it's so nice. Yada yada. This artist is dealing with that actress, and oh, they're dating now. All that shit is fake, bro. All that shit is fake. It's like it's put there for you to spend your money and to spend your time watching, but it's all fake. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. Um. Okay, yeah. Back to the Cardi B situation. Like I said, I think this shit's crap. I said here, I understand if it's happened before, but you got everyone situated. Maybe you got everyone situated in your life, and it averaged out to that. Oh, okay. So I'm thinking the reason why this 3 million a month popped up, maybe this was the time where she got bought everybody their houses in her family and got them all situated financially and the cars and stuff, and was like, okay, that's you know what I mean. 3 million. That's what I spent to situate my whole family. Now, if that's the case, I can understand it. You know what I mean? But just literally spending 3 million a month is just crazy to me. And it's not because I'm broke. It's because it doesn't make sense with that being your outgoing bill, living luxuriously. I think that's crazy. Like I feel like Jeff Bezos, a multi-billionaire, that should be his lifestyle. But not even really like a month. Like, what the fuck do you need to spend so much money for? Everybody that I know that's caking like that, they probably are shit going crazy a month. Who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? But it just don't seem like that shit just seem like excessive. Like where does this last 20 years down the line? because we're all expecting to live another 20 years, right? So where does this shit go from now? Like you go from now till then, and 3 times 12 times 20. You feel me? Like what the fuck? What that don't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Like that shit just don't make sense. I think that that's not sustainable. I think that shit is it's to I think that shit is inflated in the media to give these kids a pipe dream. You know what I mean? Oh man, I'm about to be big like Cardi. I'm about to sign to this label like her, so I can become the next Cardi B, and I can spend 3 million a month and not trip off of it, and laugh about it in an interview, and go home and stress about that shit because 20 years later, I got to figure out how I'm gonna keep this lifestyle up, which is fucking wild, bro. Very rarely does a person stay rich when they hit the lottery. Do you ever hear about that, or do you ever understand why that fucking is? It's because of shit like this. You know what I'm saying? People get 100 million in the lottery, knock that down, probably get about 50 mil, and then be broke in 2 years because they're living above their means. It just don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense. All these artists, they say shit like this, bro. This shit happens all the time. This shit happens all the time. And the only reason why I care so much is because I'm an artist also. I didn't I didn't sign deals. You know what I mean? I literally fucking said no to every single label and sacrificed that type of shit because I didn't want somebody just fucking constantly entering me forcefully, bro. I know the game, bro. I've been around it so much. Like 18 I signed, bro, and I remember one night like stressing at like 2 in the morning because going over all the shit that that is in your contract, and then the stuff that you learn when you start being in the game and actually start paying attention and learning the ins and outs of the business, you start realizing, wait, I might never really see any real money off of my music. Do you feel me? Everything that I may have might come from endorsements, little fucking random verses that I do, shows, and fucking and advances, bro. This is some bullshit. And if you're locked in for like I was locked in for 5 years, but I had my option at 3. You know what I'm saying? So after my third year, I had my option for the last 2 years, and it was like my pay would go up, but I would have to renegotiate, which was more than likely I'd have to sign for another 5 years, but my percentages would go up, and it was like I think I went to like 50% at that point, but it's like nah, like we don't even have an album out. I'm just fucking grinding. You know what I mean? Like it just don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense. Basically, they turn you like the coldest thing that's happening lately is you get a dude like NBA Youngboy, and I feel like I mentioned this on the show before, but if you heard it before, just fucking kick it. You get a dude like NBA Youngboy, right? He signs for like 5 albums. My boy puts out an album like every 2 or 3 months, but the label says, okay, this don't count as an album. You put out another album. Okay, this don't count as an album either. This is a mixtape too. And so you're seven albums in and you only got one album. But you can't stop. You can't stop because the moment you stop recording music and just focus on one album, that's when your fan base starts to settle because they're so used to you fast food delivery. You feel me? That they're waiting on the next album, and so instead of like waiting on your shit, they going fuck with some Kodak. They go fuck with some Drake. They go fuck with some Kendrick, and then by the time you come back, 70% of your fans are engaged, and you got to fight for the other 30. And it's like it's a rat race when you could have just kept grinding. But the more you keep grinding, the less it's just like a fucking lose-lose situation. I respect what he does though, because he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna keep dropping music. It is what it is. Whatever. Pay me. I'm gonna drop this music. If it's an album, it's an album. If it's not, it's not. Either way, my fans getting fed. I respect that. I respect that. I think the coldest part about the game though, man, is look, you got like a YG situation, right? YG signed to a label forever. You know what I'm saying? Always charting, always doing really good with his albums. Don't sign or leaves the label and then puts something out and the shit don't even chart. You know what I'm saying? Drake having issues with his label. My boy ain't never missed. 15 years never missed. Issues with the label. Last couple of shit he put out, not top 10. When does that ever fucking happen? When does that ever happen? No mask or whatever the fuck that shit is called. Mask off, no mask, whatever the shit is called, bro. All of a sudden, I have never heard that song on the radio. I've never seen that video pop up on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? While YouTube just plays, I never seen any of this shit. So for this shit for his shit to be pushed down like that, it just lets you know, bro. All you need is the machine. The machine makes everything go. You feel me? I remember Ti was talking about they were asking him why doesn't he go like independent? You know, he's been around for so long. He's a smart person. He understands the business. Why don't you just go independent? It was like, if I go independent, I'm not sitting here with you. And he was on the Breakfast Club. He's like, I don't sit here with you, promote my album, and then go on tour like that. It don't work like that. You need the label to push your shit, and he's right. He's right to a certain extent. You know, it's a big sacrifice when you're not doing it that way. The way LaRussell works, as hard as he works, if he was on a label, he might have issues with the way he, as much as he fucking works. Either he would be the richest artist in the game because he's overworking, he's outworking his contract if he were to be on a label. Now, if the label would either fuck with that and keep pushing him and keep going, right? Or they would tell him to calm the fuck down because you're doing a lot. Like, bro, we put out 4 or 5 albums this year. This is crazy. Slow down. You know what I mean? Slow down. This is a video every fucking other day, whether it's social media, music, video, interview, whatever the fuck it is, it's clips. Everything's just every fucking day. He's hitting, new merch dropping every fucking all the time. It would be too much. You know what I'm saying? It would be oversaturated to some people. But since he's independent, people just see the grind. They see it like, oh shit, he's doing all this shit himself. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with it. So it's like I think one of the things that the old saying, like, what works for you don't always work for everybody else, or whatever it is, what's good for you ain't good for me all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think that's the biggest example. What works for him probably wouldn't work for Beyonce. That would be too fucking much. It's too much access, you know? Like you can look at the Russell for a month straight and then probably feel like you know the Russell. But if Beyonce did that, that would be too much into her life. A part of Beyonce's greatness is her mystique. It's like we don't know what the fuck is going on with Beyonce. We have no idea. We barely know what she sound like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Beyonce sounds like when she's angry. You know what I'm saying? I've heard Lil Russell raise his voice. I've never seen Beyonce do that, you know? And it's like, not that I need to do that, but I'm just, making a point. Like, when you're out of the spotlight, you know, I don't know. But yeah, man, back to this whole Cardi B shit, though. Like, good for her, man. Get your money. You know what I mean? Do your thing. But it's like a slippery slope. It's just a slippery slope. You know, MC Hammer. MC Hammer was once one of the fucking most richest rappers, artists in the game, richest in the industry, and ended up like filing for bankruptcy, if I'm not mistaken. 30 mil, which is probably like by today's standards would probably be like three, like the same shit Drake was on. Crazy, right? How could a person that up be so far down? And it was their outgoing. My older cousin once told me, bro, it was like, man, make sure your outgoing isn't too bad. You know, he seen that I was doing a lot with music. He was like, man, I see you, Cuddy. I see you. You doing your thing. You know, just make sure that your outgoing isn't as crazy as your incoming. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. And I was like, damn, I get that. You know what I mean? Just having common sense, I understood what he was saying, but it made sense. Like it was just crazy coming from him because he always had the dope shoes and he always like was fitted out and had the Corvette and shit. And it was like even him, he was like, man, I don't spend monthly. My monthly is low as shit. You know what I mean? That's why I'm able to afford certain things when I do step out and get and choose to spend because I barely spend monthly, you know, throughout the year. And so it's like when you get to that level, you know what I mean, that Cardi B superstar shit, like you probably feel like you gotta step out and go crazy every fucking time. Your chain gotta be the biggest. Your watch gotta be the most expensive. Your hair gotta be crazy every fucking time because you gotta show these motherfuckers what time it is. But it's like, bro, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk is not walking around like that. Like you walk right next to that motherfucker and Cardi B look like she the richest motherfucker on earth, and then this motherfucker killing her. Not to make it about Cardi B, but just that type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's it's kind of sad that that's the culture. You know, that's it's kind of sad, man. I always wanted to build a big ass family compound when I got there. When I get there, you feel me? I wanted to build a big ass compound. I want my family to live on it. I want my brother to have a house. I want to have my sister a house. My fucking mom right there. You know what I'm saying? All on there, on land. Now that I'm older, bro, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. Now, and that was like last year I was feeling that way, 6 months ago. Now, my mindset now, nah, no thank you. I don't want no family compound without only thing I want to do is build up a diversified portfolio. You feel me? I want to build up my wealth for my wife and my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to retire everybody that I love because that shit is crazy. Imagine enabling a whole generation of family members and then you retire. Imagine you retire doing what you're doing to earn the way you are, and every single person that you've been taking care of for the last 5 years that ain't did nothing but had their hand out and you're gladly doing it because you love them and they've been there for you when you know what I'm saying, when you didn't have shit. Now you're retired and you got to tell them to go back to work. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy, bro. I don't ever want to live that type of life. I'm cool. I don't want to live that type of life. I think that shit is crazy, man. I think that shit is crazy. So my wife is probably gonna see this and be surprised when I say that, but nah, no family compound for me. You feel me? I do want to take care of every single person when they need help. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they need me, all that shit. When they find themselves in a real bind, not oh man, I'm behind on my rent this month. Motherfucker, do overtime. Why are you coming to me right now? You know what I'm saying? But like a real issue, yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? A medical bill when shit is crazy. I got you. You know what I mean? Your roof fucked off and you know what I'm saying? Like big shit. Yeah, I would have you. But you want to upgrade your car because you need something new and you just need 20K for a good down payment. No, I'm not trying to be that dude. I'm not trying to be that dude. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out. Hey, shout out to El Pedon. He see that. See, that's what I'm saying. I knew these fucking emojis was gonna be fire, bro. I knew the emojis was gonna go crazy, bro. Fuck Jerry Jones while we at it. You see, we got the Jerry Jones, the Donald, the fucking the fire emoji. You know what I'm saying? That's what we on, bro. We on some new shit around here. As you see, we got the super chat goal at $20. It's been a little light today, you know what I mean, as far as the fan interaction, but hey, it happens. It happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens sometimes. Sometimes it's double digits in here. Sometimes it's single digits. But either way, you come and you put on a good show because that's what the game calls for. That's what the fucking game calls for. You know how many times coming up, right? It would be like 3 people in the fucking crowd. They'd be like, bro, I'm in the wrong venue. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the wrong venue. And one of my homies like Teak or D, they'd be like, man, go out there and perform like it's a packed house. Al Smith, you know what I mean? My first CEO would be like, man, go out there and perform like it's a packed house, bro. Go and fucking go bring it. You know what I'm saying? Make those 3 people your fucking your fans for life. So I would go out there and put on a fucking show every time. I would be out of breath by the time I get off stage. You know what I'm saying? I'm jumping around like I'm about to fucking, like it's a mosh pit out there. But at the end of the day, you learn. No matter how many people are out there, you fucking go to work, bro. You go crazy. You don't play no games, bro. Because once the word gets back, they'll be like, hey, you know what? That motherfucker's nice. He went crazy. And you think that you're the only artist going through it. You think you're the only streamer going through this shit until you see the fucking, I remember Travis Scott on his Astroworld's, Astroworld documentary or whatever. He was talking about how he would do shows and it'd be like 5 people, 7 people, and half of the people was the people he came with. And I was like, damn, you think that you're the only motherfucker going through some shit until you actually open your ears. And so with that being said, I don't give a fuck how many people are in here right now. I don't care how many people come throughout this whole fucking stream. Just know that I'm fucking going crazy every fucking time, bro. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's nobody in here, bro. I don't give a fuck if not one of the 13 members or 18K subscribers that are on this channel don't show up for the next 5 streams. Just know that I'm fucking rocking until this shit fucking grows the way it's supposed to grow. And I don't care. You can't stop my fucking, my discipline. Not even motivation. I'm motivated, but we seen the chart. We seen the shit. The motivated shit versus the discipline. You know what I'm saying? I'm motivated and disciplined. You know what I mean? So you can't stop that shit. I don't give a fuck. We still doing the live. Facts. We still doing the live. Nothing's stopping. I don't care, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. I don't give a little fuck. I don't give a motherfuck. You feel me? Shout out to El Pedon. I'm gonna play this song for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll get back into the show more, but you know what I'm saying? I'm about to drop this really soon, and probably in February, depending on how things go with this other drop. But yeah, let me know what you think.
What she want. Focused on the thread, start talking what she do. She smiled and made a move. I told her what it do. She wanna win it, bruh. You can tell by the look in her eyes, it's no surprise. She wanna win it, bruh. I'd rather see you chase the money than to chase my heart. If you could see the check I'm hunting, you be chasing smart. I was naive about the game, I used to crave the charts. Now I'm a vet, the goals change, I make them pay for art. I made a play emotion, gang, how I'm making waves. If you was moving how I'm moving, you could make the same. She in my face, she know I'm paid, she think I'll make it rain. She said she been around my tape, I think this bitch is sane. Like a lion with some stripes is what they never seen. You can steal the plays, but to win you need a better team. I eat off the motion, hear your calls, but don't invest in dreams. When they hate you winning, they find a way to disrespect the rings. They claim they ghosts, I seen the stats, it ain't even close. Shit got deep, they turn they back, but I ain't need they both. He play his hand, he think he up, but he ain't see the scope. Ask your chick, cause she know. Seen it from afar, she could tell a nigga dope. Then she seen the car, stop telling what she want. Focused on the thread, start talking what she do. She smiled and made a move, I told her what it do. She wanna win it, bruh. You can tell by the look in her eyes, it's no surprise. She wanna win it, bruh.
Yeah. Do you feel me? Shout out to El Padon, man. Yeah, bro. I'm really excited about that song, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm excited about that fucking song, bro. But another thing that I did want to talk about, bro, is the more I go, like we were just talking about the whole Cardi B financial situation and shit like that. And I was talking about how I feel about music in the future. I mean money in the future. And I feel the more I go, the more I understand Warren Buffett. Now, if you don't know who Warren Buffett is, he's one of the richest dudes in America. Now, Warren Buffett said when he dies, he will be donating all of his money. His kids ain't getting shit. And the more I go, the more I understand him, bro. You know what I'm saying? The more I go, the more I understand him. Because there's nothing worse in this world to me. Well, there's other things worse, but there's few things worse than an entitled motherfucker with some money. Every fucking time, bro. You meet an entitled motherfucker that got some money and they are the biggest bitches on earth, bro. Every fucking time. Every time. And I don't know if I want that, bro. I don't know if I want that. Like, I plan to raise my kids right. You know what I mean? I feel like we're raising them right. I feel like the only thing about it is, bro, we grew up not having it. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to have it for our kids. And even though we feel like we're doing the right thing the way we're raising them, that don't mean that they're always going to turn out to be good people. You know, you just got to hope for the best when you're having these kids. So I would much rather raise them to get it on their own. You know what I'm saying? I want to set them up correctly and all that shit, but I don't want them to be sitting back feeling like their parents are just paying their way through everything. They don't have to work for anything because mom and dad got it. You feel me? Mom and dad got the they bought me my house. They bought me my cars. We don't really, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I don't give a fuck about no money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna sell weed. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Moms, they had this rental property for me, so I make money off of that. I don't really need. You know what I mean? I don't really need a job. Fuck a job. Why would I want to be a doctor when I don't need anything? I don't need anything. I never needed anything, which is part of the fucking problem. Like my kids right now are living a better life than shit most adults right now, and it's like I'm worried that if we make it too easy, and that's always what I wanted. I wanted to make it too easy for them so when they do become adults, it's just fucking laid out. Like, not only do you have a house that you can stay in until you're ready to move out, you also have a fucking rental property that you own that you're able to make money off of. That's always been my goal. As soon as you graduate college, you have a house to either rent or live in, and you know what I mean. You these things, and they're just there for you to make your life more easier. You know what I'm saying? But would I still feel that same way doing that for some kids that don't value money or don't value hard work or don't value success? You know what I'm saying? Because it was all just given. That's one of the scariest things in the world to me, bro. Like, we were really grinding and putting shit together for the future for them, but not for them to be entitled little hoes about shit. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Let me see what the chat. El Pedon says facts. We want to give them the world, but we gotta watch it. But we gotta watch it too, though. Yeah, man. That's really the shit. That's really serious, bro. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? That's really how I feel. It's like a slippery slope, man. It's a real slippery slope, and it's hard. Like I plan to. Have you ever tried to get a kid that never had to work for allowance to work for anything? Like, not say they didn't get allowance, but they didn't need it because whatever they asked for, they always got. Have you ever tried to get them to do something, not chores, but like, hey, how about we start a little business, and that way you can make some money. The first thing that they hear is work, and they're out. I don't know if you've ever seen that. I have younger family members. You try to motivate. Hey man, oh, you got a lot of candy right there. If you took that to school and charged motherfuckers $1 for that, they'll buy that shit. First thing they think is, why would I sell it when I could just eat it? It's because everything's just coming too fast, too easy for them. You know what I'm saying? They stomach not hurting enough. Money is not valuable to them. And it's like, you don't want them to be money hungry, but you also want them to have a value of money. Um, I remember I was watching a Kai Cenat stream, and he was talking to his younger homie Ray, this dude from Taiwan, and he had said something on a vlog. It was like, oh, 40,000, yeah, that's like $100. And he was trying to get him to understand that no, 40,000 is $40,000. That shit has value to it. You know what I mean? When you start looking at it like $100, you do, like, there's something fucking wrong with you. That $100 has a value to it. $1 has a value to it. The moment you stop respecting what that value is the moment you're gonna lose all your shit. So it's I always wondered why rich people didn't just like buy houses for the people that's closest to him. Oh man, that's your homie, man. He over there. He drove to your big ass house in a bucket. You know what I'm saying? He drove to your big ass mansion in a fucking putt putt. Why doesn't he just buy him a car? Because why the fuck would he? You know what I'm saying? That's not helping him. That's not helping him. It goes back to the you teach a person to fish situation. You teach a person to fish, they eat for life. If you give a motherfucker fish, they eat for that night. Same situation, bro. Same situation. And I've seen it hella times. Even when I was signed, like, I used to think like, man, I don't even have a car. This motherfucker wants me to come to the studio. Why doesn't he buy me a fucking car? And then it was like the people used to agree with me. Yeah, man, he should just fucking buy you a car. That way you can come to the studio, and you know what I mean. You guys can get shit done more often. But what the fuck does that? Why? Why would he do that? And then put me? Why would I do that and put myself more in debt as an artist? I would have to pay for. I would have to pay that back with every fucking album I sold. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. A lot of broke motherfuckers, broke mentality motherfuckers think, why me? Why not me? Give it to me. Give me this, and that way I can do that. You know what I mean? But it's just the dumbest shit ever, bro. It's the dumbest shit ever. And I think a lot of the times we got the blind leading the fucking blind. Oh, going back to the Cardi B shit. You put out a fucking statement saying, yeah, I'm blowing three. I'm spending 3 million. You know what I'm saying? I'm spending 3 million Um, a month. You know what I mean? Getting it, but you sound crazy. You sound crazy. I wonder where she's gonna be in the next 12 years. 12 to 20. I'm tapped in. Trust me, I'm tapped in. I'm gonna be paying attention. I'm a I told you so ass motherfucker. So if it does happen, I'm right here, bro. I promise you. I'm right there saying, I fucking told you so. I fucking told you so. There's so many. Look at all the fucking athletes and shit. All of them running around with the biggest fucking chains and shit. But he signed $100 million deal, guaranteed. How is he broke now? It's only been 6 years after that, bro. He's living like $100 millionaire a year, bro. That shit is not sustainable. That shit is not sustainable. That shit is sustainable for Jeff Bezos because them millions, the billions that he's making that shit every fucking day, which is the reason why your outgoing could be like that. Your outgoing is going to be big if you got that business moving. You feel me? So hopefully that's what she on, bro. Hopefully Cardi got that outgoing going up because her incoming is coming in crazy. You know what I mean? So hopefully that's her, man. And but I'm gonna be fair though. I'm gonna be real about it. I don't I how do you feel about a motherfucker watching your pockets? I think that shit is weird. I don't want to know what a motherfucker's pockets is looking like. Let me clarify what I'm talking about, right? Because the title is the title. But I've never once asked how much Cardi B is making. I never once before she said it, I never gave a fuck about how much money she got coming in or going. You feel me? Now that now, as soon as she said it, it became a topic because my younger family members are looking at that shit. I gotta break it down for them. That's why I do a lot of the shit I do. My music sound the way it sound because my younger family members, they're listening to that weirdo shit, and I gotta clarify it. You feel me? I gotta clarify it for them because motherfuckers get lost in the sauce when they just sit back and just staring at some shit and they don't know they can't really make out what it is. You feel me? But how do you feel about a motherfucker looking at your pockets? I feel like that is female behavior. I feel like pocket watching is a female trait. I seen academics say that that's his favorite thing to do. He loved to pocket watch. I feel like I don't know for sure, but I feel like people that do that type of shit is yeah, more money, more problems, facts. Well, I'll touch on that in a second, but I feel like people that do a lot of pocket watching that are men didn't grow up with a good male figure in their life, bro. You know, I was raised by a motherfucker that went to the NFL that told me, bro, don't worry about what's in the next man pockets. Always focus on putting more into yours. Don't look at the next man's pockets. Always worry about putting more into yours. Do you feel me? It's not like that shit is real weirdo shit. But like El Peron just says, he said makes me think about the more money, more problems saying. So I was talking to my homie yesterday, or maybe day before yesterday. We're catching up and shit. My boy is like super wealthy, right? Like super wealthy, like getting it, right? And so I was like, we were talking, and he was like, I was like, what do my topic on Facebook was, what do you want to be at when you grow up? And he was like, I wanted to be wealthy. And I was like, damn, that's crazy that you made it happen. How do you feel? And he was like, I'd rather be a kid again. And I was like, damn, that's telling. You know what I mean? For you to actually get what you wish for and rather be a kid, just living and loving your people around you. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I was like, damn, is it like more money, more problems? And he was like, nah, only if you make it that way. You feel me? It's more money, more problems if you make it that way, but it don't have to be. And I respected that. it makes me feel like maybe it was for him at some point, and he learned. He was fortunate enough to continue to be wealthy and learn from that, and it changed the way he lived, and I respect that shit. But for me as a homie, it gave me insight. Like I can chase what I want, but just because I feel like some dark shit is on the other side, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that it's gonna have to happen that way. So I'm still on the chase. Fuck it. We're trying to get a million around here, bro. We're trying to get a million around here, bro. Let me know. Hey, let me know in the chat what what was your price? What was your dollar amount that you wanted as a kid? Let me know in the chat. Everybody that's watching this, that's listening to this right now, put in the chat how much money did you want to have? Because we all said we wanted to be rich. Let's be real about it. At some point as a kid, we always like, man, I want to be rich. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a billionaire. I want to be a trillionaire. What number was your number? You feel me? What number was your number? I feel like mine was like 10 billion, 10 million or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I want about 10 million. I want about 3 million. I want about 5 million, and I'll be good. You know what I mean? Up until recent, that number would have been maxed out because I wanted to take care of every single person I've ever cared about in life. You know what I'm saying? Now I got kids, bro. I got a wife. Only people I'm worried about is them, my brothers and sisters, and my parents. That's it. Everybody else, I'm not saying I wouldn't help you. Family members, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I wouldn't help you, but I'm not buying no houses for everybody. You feel me? My brothers and sisters, I don't know if I'm buying a house for everybody, but I do know that everybody will would have a solid angel investor if they needed it. You know what I'm saying? Especially my cousin. Especially my cousin. But yeah, I don't see in here with every okay. An easy quick meal sounded good for a quick come up. Now it'd be more. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, I swear, man. The older I get, the more a million sounds like quote unquote chump change to my uncle used to say, yeah, there ain't no money. I used to be like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. There's a lot I can do with a fucking $1,000,000 or 70K. You're like, man, there ain't no money. I hate when people say that shit. If I look in your bank right now and you don't have what you're telling me ain't real money, I don't want to hear you talk ever again. I just hope that I wish that I could throw that thing that was on Beetlejuice's mouth, that metal fucking mouth cover thing. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers just be running their mouth. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious about that though. Like, what's the dollar amount? You ever think about what you're gonna end up with? I'm curious about that. I haven't until recently though. I ain't gonna hold you. I haven't until recently, but now I want to know. I want to know. Am I gonna hit that million? Am I? I'm grinding for it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm grinding for it. I'm curious though. I'm curious. I really am. I really am. What do you guys got going on this weekend though? What do you have going on this weekend? Are you chilling? Are you getting out? Holiday season is here. Uh Christmas is right around the corner. Christmas is crazy. We got so many. I wish the only time I've ever said this, I've never said this in my life, but I wish my parents were married so we wouldn't have to fucking visit so many fucking houses. I swear my wife parents and my parents were married so we'd only have to go to two fucking houses. I The only reason I really don't care to see them together, my parents, but for that reason only, I wish it was only one fucking house. Cause man, dude, like the visiting so many people's houses is fucking crazy. It's crazy right now. It's crazy. And it's like, if I don't hit this person house and I hit that person house, it's an issue. You know what I mean? That's crazy to me. That's fucking too much, man. El Pedon says it's supposed to be 60 degrees this weekend, far from the average of 30. So we about to be riding a bike. Damn. Good. Global warming is real, I guess, huh? Shout out to global warming. When do you think we're going to take that serious? When do you think we're going to start taking global warming serious? I think it's going to be around the time where it really starts to affect us, because global warming affecting the environment is not gonna get the people tripping. It's gonna take like a pandemic style situation for people to start taking it serious. You know what I'm saying? People weren't even taking COVID serious, so what do you expect? You know what I mean? But it's gonna take motherfuckers like the sun actually let motherfuckers have it throughout the year. You know what I mean? Another person has died from heat exhaustion. Like, then it'd be like, oh shit. When it's 90 and during the summer in Antarctica, that's when people are gonna start caring. Like, damn, it's crazy, bro. We got to do something about this. Yeah, no fucking shit. No shit, Sherlock. But yeah, man. I hope you guys had a good time, man. I had an interesting time today, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Today was interesting. I'm learning. I'm learning more. I'm having a fun time with this. You know what I'm saying? It's not the easiest thing to do. This is way more difficult than doing music, but I'm having fun learning this lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm having fun learning this lane, so ain't shit gonna stop, bro. Big shout out to the chat fam. Big shout out to all the members of the channel. We're gonna leave slapping this song.
Solo. Esbrowski. Yeah. She drunk off the lifestyle, told her pipe down. Seen it, I've been out to get into it, I'm a type now. Daydream, head in the clouds. Oh, you a kite now? I'm out of town, she all in my screen with a bright smile. I've been out to get into it, niggas know the steez. Bro, scope you sleazy at your neck like a rosary. Man, this shit can get ugly like a smoker's teeth. Can't slide if you green like a clover leaf. Closet full of dope pieces like a gallery. She intrigued by my salary, I'm out here stacking calories. My OG said I'm what he tried to be, and he proud of me. I keep the grass cut, these snakes that love to take my smile from me. I took this shit places that they prayed to go. Same ones was false kings, tried to fake a go. Numbers low, you moving weird, I seen this play before. Brain never hit a mill, that's what you hating for. That sucker shit that's in your heart, I can't relate to that. Hope this shit get you a spark when you replay this back. Either way you shift the story, bro, we ain't a match. Ask your bitch, cause in fact I know she seen it from afar, she could tell a nigga dope. Then she seen the car, stop telling what she want. Focused on the thread, start talking what she do. She smiled and made a move, I told her what it do. She wanna win it, bruh. You can tell by the look in her eyes, it's no surprise. She wanna win it, bruh. I'd rather see you chase the money than to chase my heart. If you could see the check I'm hunting, you be chasing smart. I was naive about the game, I used to crave the charts. Now I'm a vet, the goals change, I make them pay for art. I made a play emotion, gang, how I'm making waves. If you was moving how I'm moving, you can make the same. She in my face, she know I'm paid, she think I'll make it rain. She said she been around my tape, I think this bitch is sane. Like a lion with some stripes is what they never seen. You can steal the plays, but to win you need a better team. I eat off the motion, hear your calls, but don't invest in dreams. When they hate you winning, they find a way to disrespect the rings. They claim they ghosts, have seen the stats, it ain't even close. Shit got deep, they turn they back, but I ain't need they both. He play his hand, he think he up, but he ain't see the scope. Ask your chick, cause she know. Seen it from afar, she can tell a nigga dope. Then she seen the car, stop telling what she want. Focused on the thread, start talking what she do. She smiled and made a move, I told her what it do. She wanna win it, bruh. You can tell by the look in her eyes, it's no surprise. She